Hey YouTube, today is the 3rd of August. I've not made an update video in a long time because I just kind of forgot and I've been putting it off, and then I felt really stupid because I still can't figure out how to edit things really cool the way I want them. So, I mean, my videos are probably going to be really lame until I can figure out the software. See, I don't know what it is. It's weird because, like, I'm really good with Photoshop and PaintShop Pro and, you know, Adobe Illustrator, that kind of crap. Like, it just clicks for me. But something about this video software just right over my head. I don't know. I had a few topics I was going to talk about, but I lost my list. I am so fucking forgetful lately. I don't know what it is. And kind of there's not really that much to talk about, I suppose. So it's been 10 weeks, 9 weeks. Yeah. It's been about, Saturday was 10 weeks. Which I kind of feel like, I know I'm kind of being a little too overzealous and worrying too much, but I'm really paranoid that, like, things aren't going to happen for some reason. I'm paranoid that my voice isn't going to change. I do realize it's not as high as it was, but, like, okay, this is when I push it out, like, when I'm actually trying to, this is as deep as I can get it, and I try to use this voice when I'm in public or on the phone or something, but at the same time, it's still very butch and very, like, you can tell that I'm trying. But, like, on a normal daily basis, this is kind of how I sound. And I'm paranoid, because that's, like, one of my biggest things. Let's see. My face is, like, it's still breaking out pretty bad, but not, like, that first, like, month, it was just, like, blah. But now it's, I mean, to be expected. I will admit that I've had more facial acne problems, you know, in the past, 2.5 months or so than I've ever had in my whole life. Let's see. I have noticed that I am getting this little patch of dark hairs in this general area. Like, because everyone kind of has, like, some peach fuzz. Like, peach fuzz stuff going on. But it's, like, just, like, magically getting dark. It was darker, it's weird. I was like, one day I was like, what the hell is this? It was kind of funny. Not that I mind, because, I mean, as long as I don't have, like, hair sprouting off of every orifice of my body, like, I'll be fine. I don't really care, because, I mean, whatever. I like manly-ish hairy guys anyway, so if I turn into one, then that's fine, my face, too, it's starting to come up in here, and if I don't shave every day, you can see, like, this 5 o'clock shadow thing starting to do here, and the hairs that are here are coming in much quicker, and they're not dark yet, but they're, like, thick, they're much thicker than they were. This past couple of months I've had to, go to the clinic where I get my shots. For the first couple of months, they're like, well, you have to come in to get them. We won't give you a prescription. We won't, that's just their policy. But this month, starting this month, they gave me my own prescription, and which I thought was cool. I picked it up. I will get it, actually. Okay, here is my awesome thing. It's backwards, but I got it. And I'm even writing little dates on it. So that's, I just think that's the coolest thing to actually have, my tea in a vial. And on the 13th, I get to take a class where they teach me how to, self-inject, because I've really tired of traveling. Normally, I'd be traveling like a good 45 minutes to the place where I get my shots. It is a pain. Not that I mind, but, it's always early Saturday morning. I'm not a morning person. I hate mornings. So that was just not working out for me. So I have not yet done any of my own shots, so the next one, it'll be my own first shot, which is cool. It'll be at a nurse's office, so maybe the one after that, like the 28th or something, maybe I'll, film that and put it up. It'll look cool. Yay! My hair is no longer blue, green, or any shade thereof. It's naturally brown. I decided that until winter, I'm not gonna, dye any cool colors, mainly because it's so hot, and like I'm kind of OCD about cleanliness anyways. I'm showering like once or twice a day because I'm like, it's hot and I feel like I smell it, just paranoid about that kind of stuff. And it's fucking hot. I hate summer because it's hot. I hate winter because it's cold, but the summer is hot, and then you get sweaty and stinky and hot and burning. I hate it. So the more you wash your hair, the more the dye comes out, especially when it's like a light color, because I want to do neon orange, kind of like, let's see if I get it here, like this color right here, if you can see it. It's not as good in the camera, but this is like a neon orange, just in the hawk area here. But the dye would wash out in like a week, so I was gonna wait till winter when I'm not showering like 4 times a day, just like once a day normally, and so to dye it. And just because I wanted some natural hair to grow back, but that wasn't bleached, because I noticed that I had been bleaching a lot and it was getting kind of frizzy, and maybe not frizzy, but just it wasn't as supple and moisturized as it usually is. So just let some natural hair grow back, no big deal. On the front of people, my family's still not, having a good time with this. I finally had to break down and tell my mom. Prior to this, I didn't tell them anything of what I was doing. They kind of were guessing, and they kind of knew, but I just broke down and told her, because I was like, hey, I gotta go get this prescription, at Walgreens. And she was just like, well, what for? And I just, I'm usually quiet. I just don't say anything. I'm like, just a prescription. It's medication. Because, basically that's what it is. It's a medication. So, and I just had to tell her. And she was like, what is it? And I was like, it's just something, Because prior to this, I may or may not have mentioned all the health problems I have associated with the nether organs. Basically, just a recap if I haven't mentioned it. I'm really forgetful. Anyways, I have endometriosis and polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I've had several cyst surgeries to remove like ovarian cysts like this big. Like the biggest one was like this big around. And it's just constant pain. And because of those surgeries, like I have all these scar tissue adhesions and crap like that. But I was constantly hemorrhaging and just like bleeding all the time. Really gross, but you guys have heard worse. So, I couldn't handle it anymore, and, that was what pushed me to go ahead and just start when I had the chance. And I don't bleed anymore. I know it's only been, like, 10 weeks. Nothing. I bleed 0. I am like, thank you, Jesus. The pain is still there from all my other issues, like the cysts and everything. I still get cramps, but those never really went away anyway, so... But no more blood. Thank God. So anyways, and I told her that, and she's like, well, are you taking hormones? And I said, yeah. And I just kind of had to admit to her, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And she's like, are you sure this is what you want to do? And I said, I've been researching it for a long time. This is, I can't imagine my life how it used to be, because, I've only been out for about 14 months now, but I kind of am already forgetting what it was like to be who I was. I'm the same person, but I was forgetting how it was to live as Elizabeth, dress as Elizabeth, I keep, I just, it seemed like it was a whole nother lifetime ago, but there's absolutely no way I could go back, and I don't want to. I feel so much more just comfortable in my own self that I can't even describe how awesome it is.